Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask the chairman of our board of trustees to please come up and help me provide Whoopi Goldberg with an honorary doctorate from Goodwin College.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Goodwin College, I hereby confer upon you, Whoopi Goldberg, the honorary degree, Doctorate of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining.
So, sit. Wow. You know, I didn't know much about Goodwin before I got here. And I have to say to y'all, your accomplishments are extraordinary, because you didn't have to do any of this. Y'all chose to make it better. You chose that there was more for you than what you were being told. And if you're anything like me, people told you that that's not for you. You know, and when you go, no, I don't know, they just kind of go, ugh. But you didn't let that stop you. Made you cry, pissed you off, right? Made you feel like you weren't supposed to. That as a citizen, you weren't enough, just in yourself, to make your life better. See, because people would love to keep you a statistic. Statistics are easy to deal with. It's much easier because you're a blank. You're just a number. But when you are not a statistic, you can stand up and say, hey, we're gonna change this. And the fact that you all made the change for yourselves, that you did it all the whole time, that's huge. I didn't do that. School was not for me. Not everybody can do it. Everyone could try. I tried. I'm dyslexic, and you know, after somebody says, what do you mean you can't read that? And you're a kid and you can't go, you know, nuclear, like you want to go, no, I can't read, I don't know what it says. I know what it is, because that's how I learn. If you tell me something, I will retain it. But I don't know what those things are. You call letters. I don't know. So for me, it just became, no, I'm not gonna do it. I was lucky though, because I had a mother who said, okay, if you're gonna drop out in the 9th grade, you're gonna have to go to every museum in the city. You have to sit through lectures, you have to go to the library, and you have to come back and tell me for that day what you did, everywhere you were. So that's how I learned, because I listened to people talk. And it was great for me. But maybe at some point, I'm not saying anytime soon, I might try something like this. Because you know, I have so much leisure time. I'm kind of embarrassed because everything that you have accomplished makes me feel like you all are the future. regardless of your age. They always say, oh, the young people are the future. Not necessarily. All folks are the future. Middle-aged folks are the future. Everybody's the future, okay? You might not have started here, but you're here now. John McCain told a really interesting story that knocked me out. He and Lindsey Graham had gone to Afghanistan to do a ceremony and to see the soldiers, and to also do a citizenship ceremony, because what most people don't realize is there are a lot of folks who are not American citizens who are overseas fighting for us. And so 2 of the soldiers who were going to become American citizens when McCain got there had been killed the day before. And what he said was, I wish people understood that people who are coming to this country are willing to fight for this country. But we who started here and live here, we're not willing to fight for them. And it breaks my heart. So I'm saying this to all of you. There are a lot of spaces in Washington, and I know many of you are going to be nurses and all kinds of things. Some of you might want to think about politics as well, because the changes that have to be made are not going to happen unless people who understand why they have to be made are in place. So I'm asking you, think about a career in politics. Make sure you encourage everyone you know to vote. Voting is really important. Now, all other stuff, look, you're all adults, you know what's out here. And you've cried about it, kicked the wall about it, screamed about it. But you kept going forward, and that's the message. Words can't stop you, names can't stop you. Self-doubt shouldn't stop you, because look how far you've come. And if you made it this far, what can anybody say? There are children in the audience. What can anybody possibly say to you that will stop your forward momentum? Think about that. The only person who can stop you now is you. There are nothing they can say. You already did it. You've done it. Remember that in the dark times, in the rough times, because they are going to come. That's life. But in those times, also remember, well, I picked it up this time, I pick it up that time, and I'll pick it up and keep on moving it. And if I can, I might move somebody forward with me. We're not out here alone. And remember that when you come back here. Now, I'm going to go back and tell people about this college, because it stunned me. I see all these women, my jaw is on the floor. I see you men too, but I see all these women and my jaw is on the floor. And I see all these families. Thank you for supporting these folks. Maybe you had doubts. Maybe you thought, oh, okay, I'll babysit again. Okay, I'll come over. But look what happened because of it. And lastly, to you all who are graduating, look at what you did. Look what you did, y'all. Look what you did. You did this. This wasn't given to you. You earned every step of your journey here. Congratulations. Keep kicking behind. Nothing can stop you but you. Thanks for this. Please forgive me, I have to leave because I promised to be the best woman at somebody's wedding. Listen, I almost would rather pluck my own eyes out, but I'm thrilled to have been here with you. And I will let everybody know what I saw when I get to the folks at the wedding. Bye.